First and foremost, I would like to apologize in advance for something that I did in this match that will disappoint many of you. It's such a huge mistake that I was debating whether or not to use this gameplay, but I wanted to be transparent with you all, so I thought it was only fair that I show my mistakes as well. Anyway, in this match I will be playing one of the most fun assassins in the game, Hanzo. If you ever want to know how it feels to have everybody chasing your nuts, then this is the perfect hero for you. By the way, sometimes you might recognize certain names, but unfortunately the NA server population is pretty small, so encountering the same players is a normal occurrence, especially when my playing schedule is almost always the same.
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
Regardless of the little spamming in the top or bottom side, I would recommend starting with the blue buff first. This rotation is more efficient.
Becoming a part of me is a gift to my enemies. Right, two, right, two.
I kinda wanted to get an early first blood, but I forgot that Hanzo is a slow early game hero.
I will become even stronger.
Request backup!
雨の椿 will devour you.
Even though I know I wouldn't kill him here, I still wanted to lower his HP as much as possible in order to force him to recall, so then we can push the turret with more ease.
Ally has been slain.
Juicy extra gold, exactly what you will want when playing as a jungler. I wanted to take the turtle, but if my team loses the fight in the middle lane, I don't think I'll be able to finish it before they come here and contest it. I have to go help my team and hopefully kill some of the enemies first. Now we can take the turtle without anyone interrupting us.
Becoming a part of me is a gift to my enemies.
Hello there.
Or at least I was hoping for.
Ally has been slain. Killing spree.
Angela thinks she's an assassin, but she's lucky that I don't like killing Angela mains because I always think of the player behind the hero. I'm a gentleman. By the way, sometimes you might see me using different builds than the one I recommend, but the reason for that is because usually after the game, I analyze it and think of better builds than the one I was using for that game.
Becoming a part of me is a gift to my enemies.
An enemy has been slain. Well played. Ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Unfortunately, Angela was in the wrong place and at the wrong time.
Launch attack.
To make myself stronger.
Attack the turtle.
I want to remove any potential threat first before taking the turtle. If we try to take it now, there's a good chance we are leaving it to a 50-50 if the enemies are good.
Right, two, let's Titan!
Slain the turtle. Mega kill. Killing spree. Launch attack. Destroy the turret.
Stronger!
Enemy has been slain.
Remember to use the ult to take down the objectives from a safe distance. Hanzo is probably the weakest assassin when he's not using his shadow form.
Destroy the turret.
I wanted to check where Alucard might go, whether it was the blue or the red buff, so I could use my ult and steal it with my retribution.
It's a gift.
But since I didn't hear him taking either of them, I didn't want to waste any more time and just rotated to a bottom lane to help my team.
Launch attack. Mega kill. Double kill. Attack. Our turret is under attack. Your team destroyed the turret. Launch attack.
Sometimes you can keep the shadow form to move around the map faster.
The enemy is slain the turtle.
The strongest.
Ally has been slain. Ult is not ready.
Ame no Kabakiri. Ready
Like I said, if you ever want to know how it feels to be wanted by everybody, just play Hanzo. Even an Angela will feel super empowered to go for your nuts.
to my enemies.
Launch attack.
I will become even stronger.
Launch attack.
I don't want to expose my body because the enemy might be hiding in the bush.
All of this is to make myself stronger.
Since this Angela loves to go for my booty whenever given the chance, I wanted to reciprocate the feeling.
Becoming a part of me.
Monster kill. Attack. Ult is ready. Attack the Lord. Launch attack.
All of this to make myself
Hunter Strike is such an important item for Hanzo because the movement speed is super helpful. I think for many assassins and fighters, I will start replacing War Axe for Hunter Strike.
Our turret is killing spree. Double kill. Attack the Lord. Has been slain.
and the loneliest.
Ally has slain Lord.
The ignorant. The ignorant are fearless.
Request backup.
The right play here will be to wait until the Lord is in their base and use my ult to take down the inhibitor. But seeing my teammate in trouble, I couldn't help but to try to save her.
Will become even
It's definitely not because I want more kills and the MVP medal.
Double launch attack. An enemy has been slain. Your team destroyed the turret.
This time I will do the right play and go for the inhibitor.
It's too late, Maestro.
At this point, you might be wondering, what was the huge mistake I was referring to? Well, this is what I meant.
The loneliest.
Here, I'm about to make one of the biggest mistakes since I started playing Mobile Legends.
Killing spree. Get down. Request backup. Legendary. Double kill.
I just got a triple kill. 4 of the enemies are dead, and Esmeralda is in the middle lane with low HP. The game is over already. I should have gone for the Maniac instead of just ending the game. I know it's going to be difficult, but I hope you all can forgive me for my lack of awareness.
Finish